Alright guys, from the title you saw it's Uncharted 1 versus Uncharted 2 versus Uncharted 3 and Uncharted 4, okay? Uncharted 4. Alright, so there's gonna be a it's gonna be a 3 or 2 part, you'll see. But I don't know. Cause the third part might be a like the final whatever you wanna call it, like the final verdict of all the verses or whatever. So first let's get into this. So Uncharted 1. It's a good game. Yep, it's a good game. Okay. Oh yeah, and at the end we'll like put them in lists, like, you know, who wins. Shut the fuck up, Matt. Matt. I think Matt's is it Matt? I don't know. Somebody's fucking texting me. Um. So let's get into Uncharted 1. So Uncharted 1, the shooting is weird. Like I never played. Shut the fuck up. Okay. I've never played any of the other Uncharted, right? This is the first one I played, right? So duh. Never played any of the others. This is the first one. And when I was playing this, it felt all wonky too. Like this is the first one, you know, I think they would change shit, right? Change shit down the line, you know? And yeah, I was right. Yeah, it makes sense, but like this shooting's weird. Like I don't like it. Um the combat's weird too, you know? The shooting's fine, but it's not the best. I don't like it really. Like if you do this weird combo, right, you get like more ammo or whatever. Um, from like the drops. And I pause a lot because if you see me pause a lot, I'm just doing something quickly, like fixing my chair or some shit. And the other time I pause because I want to skip as many cutscenes as I can so I don't spoil it. Oh yeah, all this gameplay is from like the first sections of the game, like the very first sections of the game, like maybe like the first hour of the game at least. So you should be fine if you don't want like spoilers. And I skip out all the cutscenes. Um, I forgot to put off the subtitles, so you couldn't really read what's going on. But man, whatever. You probably won't. Just don't pay attention to the subtitles if you fucking want to, and you've already played the games, and I don't really give two shits. You're fine. Okay. So yeah, let's get into it. So the shooting is weird. It's fine, but it's weird. The combos are weird. Um, what else? I don't want to compare the games yet. I really don't. Um, yeah, it was just like I gotta say the whole game was like a tutorial game to the other games mostly. It was just a big ass tutorial telling you the structures of the characters and how they will play a role in the upcoming games mostly. Even though we didn't even know there was gonna be an upcoming game when this game came out, so you know what I mean. But it like if you got the collector's edition or the Nathan Drake complete, whatever you want to call it, Uncharted Collector, I don't know, whatever it's called on the PS4. Um, that's how. It's mostly an introduction. It's like a basic story, you know. It's like the support beams of the other games mostly. For the story, it's just like telling like who's Nathan Drake, who's Sully, you know, who everybody is characters, and it's always a boss. They'll always change each game, you know. So it's not gonna be the same, but it's showing you the three main characters in all the games at least, you know. So it's good, you know. It's just showing you like, okay, this character's gonna be doing this a lot, this character's being doing this a lot, and this character's being doing this, you know, like how they're gonna play a role upcoming in the games. Like I'm not gonna say any spoiler details, but you know, there is collectibles in the game. You don't have to do them. I was doing them. I was watching a guide while I was doing this actually. That's why I paused sometimes too, because I think I was looking at the guide to see where the collectibles were. Um, you know, and you can do them. You don't have to. After you beat the first game, you get like these mostly mods, I guess you could say, like mods. You know, like download from PC, but they're not really. They're just after you beat the game, you'll get these mods, and you can like make a fat Nathan Drake or not fat most. I won't say fat. I'm not offending anybody, but no donut. But you know what I mean. I'm not. You know. There's like a Naughty Dog Nathan Drake with like not like it has a Naughty Dog shirt on, and there's another Nathan. I don't know. I haven't got. I think it's matters like by the collectibles and the achievements. It's just collect all the shit, do some like shooting achievements, do all this. It's really easy. I'm just lazy, so you just look up a guide and you should be good. I was just collecting all like the things. But what else? Um, it's a lot about like what is it? It's a lot about just adventuring and shooting people mostly. That's the whole game. It's like a third-person shooter with an adventure aspect. You're going around, you're going to like these weird temples, collecting treasure that you find, like the collectibles that I was talking about. It's like all treasure, you know. You don't have to collect them if you don't want to. It doesn't really affect the gameplay in any way. Um, but yeah, should I get on? I think we talked about this one a lot. Actually, this might be a shorter video than I thought. Okay, so let's get on to the second one then. So yeah, that's it. The story's okay. I don't think it's the best one, but we'll get on to the next game. Okay, guys, we're on the second game now. Let's talk about the second game. So yeah, just like I was talking about, this is very early, so there should be no spoilers. I think skipped them all the cutscenes. Okay, you'll see me pause the thing, so you'll know that I skipped it. Um, because I already saw the story and I know everything, and I was just looking at a guide to collect some of the treasure. I don't think I did it in like the third game. No, I don't think so. I think I don't do it in the. I think I do it for a little bit in this game, but I don't know. But but yeah. So this game, there's lots of crazy shit happen. Like this is more like intense, in depth. You know, the characters are great. You know, the three main are back. Okay, just like I was talking about. Uh, I won't talk about any of the others. I'll just tell one. This Chloe, she's a really good character. I like how they developed her in a way. You know. What else? So yeah, there's much more badass shit going on. I'm just gonna tell you. See how I'm hanging off a train? There's a train level. It's fucking amazing. I love train levels, like moving train and shit. Okay, but this is the beginning of the game, so there's no spoilers. You should be fine. You should be fine. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you the end or anything. Uh, yeah. So let's get on. There's lots of badass shit going on. You're like, I'm not gonna tell you that much, but you're you're like jumping between like jeeps or whatever. I don't know what they're called really, like trucks and stuff. It's really badass. Um, you know, so you just do that mostly. It's more badass. The combat's much better than the last one. Um, I think the graphics look much better. Like in this is the remaster version I'm playing on, and comparing both of them, even though like you know they should have been remastered. This one looks a hell of a lot better. Like each game looks much better. Like yeah, I don't think they couldn't really remaster them per se. Like the first game, so you know they couldn't really like make them as HD as they wanted to. But you know what I mean. So yes, it's a good game. I like it. It was fun. I really liked it. What else? There's collectibles. There's more collectibles than the other games. I think there's around. The first game is like 60. This game's like 100 or something. I'm thinking. That's what I remember. Don't state me on that. But that's what I at least remember from the game. Um, what else? There's like achievements, the exact same. They're like you just have to collect all the collectibles and do use use all the guns and you know it's pretty easy. I'm just too lazy. Uh, but yeah, and jeez, I'm about to burp. But yeah, it's just more badass, more character development. Um, just cool. The story I think is better. I'm thinking, yeah, the story's much better. I like it. So, I don't know if I have to say anything else really. Let me think. Oh, the enemies and the shooting. Okay, fighting's better. Yep, shooting's a little bit better. Yep, shooting's at least better than the first game. Um, the enemies are like they feel tougher. Like they have like armor on. I don't know why, but they just do. In the first game, they were just goon dudes, but in this game, they're like, you know, they're just like they're just like they have like really tough vests, you know, like what are the, I can't talk today, and I can't name any words. No, think of any words today. I don't know why. Bulletproof vest. There it is. But yeah, so that's about it for the Uncharted 2. I think that's about it that I have to actually say. I'm trying to think if there was anything new added, and that was about it. It's mostly just an adventure game again. Let's get on to the third game. Yeah, I think this not even be a part game. Oh, sorry guys about that. I thought it was gonna be longer than that. But see you guys in the third game. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, we're on the third game now. Just like I was talking about, this is only like the first hour of the game. So yes, the third game. The fighting is a lot like, it's better. It's much better, but it's like kind of Arkham feel, Batman. It's kind of like that, but you know, it's a lot of button mashing. There's no combos like the last game. The first game, not the last game. I don't think there was. Yeah, I don't remember any combos in the second game. Uh, yeah, I would have said that if there was. I don't remember any. But yeah, um, it's better than the first game. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything until we get to the final review, though. You might know where the first game's going though in the review. Um, but yeah, the fighting's better. The gun is better. The game, I don't know how to like not say it bad, the actual gameplay. Okay, I'm gonna just say it. Okay, half of it is literally in the desert, and well, they built the whole game like so this is when Naughty Dog was. They split up like the team. One team was working on The Last of Us, right? A really good game. You should play that too. It's like $20. Fucking great game. And half the other team was working on this game. People say that the people working on The Last of Us was the good team, and the people working on this was they weren't that good. It wasn't a bad team. They weren't just weren't like the people who started really. There was a couple people that were there that started Uncharted. They wanted some people, but like the main two people weren't helping make the game, so it wasn't the best. You know what I mean? So, but I still liked it. Wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst either. So, yeah. But it was a good game. I liked it. Same thing. 100 something collectibles, just like the other games. Uh, you know, the environment, like at the end of the game, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's just full on desert. Like the whole game's like desert from there on out mostly. And meh, it was okay. There was like a part where you jumped on trucks and stuff, just like the other game, and I like that. I love those parts. Um, you know, and you get drugged and stuff. I'm not gonna spoil anything else, but it's weird. The place just goes everywhere mostly in this story. It's just weird. I'm very confused. I'm just gonna tell you this one spoiler. It's really not a spoiler. It's like fucking like the 30-minute mark of this game. Really, it's really early. Um, the guy that they were working with, his name is like Charlie or whatever. I'm not gonna get too in deep though. His name is like Charlie, and they get shot, wink wink, but they don't die, you know what I mean? And they were like teaming up. How do the hell do they like survive that? How did I see maybe like a blank bullet, right? Like a blank. But how do they get the blood? Like, I don't know. It's weird and all over the place. This game's just really weird and all over the place. But the fighting's better, I gotta say that. It's just mostly the same thing as like Uncharted 1 and 2. Okay, so let's get in the fourth game, I guess. Yeah, okay, this might be a parter, one-parter. Sorry about that, guys, saying it might be even a three-parter. Nope, this is no three-parter. But yeah, there's just same thing as achievements, same old achievements. Use your guns, collect all the collectibles. You should be good. So, let's get in the fourth game. Let's go. Okay, guys, we're on the fourth game now. Just like I said, this is like the first hour gameplay. No spoilers, no cutscenes. Let's get into it. So, same thing as collectibles. There is, I think, around almost 200 in this game. Crazy. That's a crazy number. So yep, same thing. I'm on challenging or whatever like the second hardest difficulty is, because you can't unlock the hardest because you got to beat this in the whole game first. So yes. Um, so, gun mechanic. Whoo! Amazing. Fighting, better. I think it's Yeah, I think it's better. Yeah, 100% better. Um, People say this is a 10 out of 10 game. I gotta disagree with that. I'm not gonna say anything yet, but in the beginning, I like the story. I'm like, where the fuck did his brother come from? He was never introduced. Like, I think he should, like, in the third game. I'm just gonna tell you, this is very early in the third game. They show you that how he meets Sully, right? He doesn't like mention anything to Sully yet about like he doesn't mention his brother at all. Like I maybe see why he doesn't mention his brother in the other games because he I don't know. This is very early. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you this. Spoil warning. Okay, I'll tell you when to skip. Um. Okay, just skip. Okay, just pause. Okay, and skip to when um you know Drake is a baby, okay, or baby kid, okay? So, spoiler warning right now. So his brother dies, wink, wink, okay? It's just weird, you know. Um, he dies, but he doesn't. Like, he just makes, okay, he just like, he mostly just later on in the game he just like pretends he's dead really. I don't know. He doesn't pretend he's dead, he just gets patched up by the nurses and then he escapes. I'm not gonna tell you how he escapes because that's a little too far, spoiler warning. But yeah. He but yeah, well I'll just tell you where he escapes. This is not really spoiling actually. He escapes by this like drug lord mostly. Drug lord. Okay. But other people might know something else. Just you know. So yeah, he escapes by that guy, right, as a drug lord, and you play the tutorial as him, okay, which is cool. So that's kind of a spoiler thing. So I'm just gonna wait until that see yeah. What's another spoiler? I don't know really. But yeah, he dies and he's like never in the game. Okay, I'm gonna just repeat the exact same thing that I said until we get to that other scene. So yeah, that's what happens. And big penises. Okay, we're just gonna wait until that scene and then people can actually watch again. Okay, just waiting. Waiting. How's your day? Good, nice. Boop. And Nathan is getting now. Okay, guys, welcome back. And it wasn't really spoiler-y. If you wanted to watch it, not really go give a shit. Go back if you want to. It wasn't really spoiler-y, but I just said that because it was like maybe 2 hours. Ooh, 2 hours in the game. This game's like 14 hours. It's pretty long. But yeah, that's what most people got. That's what I got. Like 14, 15 hours. I was playing on normal when I first played it. It was really fun though. Um, so yeah. What else? So yeah, this game's a lot about his brother. You know, I'm not gonna go in depth with the story. I'm just gonna tell you about the gameplay. The gameplay, shooting, good. Fighting, good. Adventuring, the first part of the game is kind of boring. It shows you like the tutorials. It's pretty boring. I was so bored. I was like, I couldn't wait for the cutscenes. I was like, yes, I want to know like the story and stuff. You know. Uh, so yeah. I couldn't wait. You know, at the end of the game, it gets much better. I love the end of the game. It's amazing. It's just after, like, it's mostly after chapter 13 or 14 it gets better. The beginning's like a mostly big tutorial. I love watching the cutscenes, though. Like, that's the best part. It's probably the best part. It looks so good, too. Like, this game looks fucking great. Like, I'm surprised how good it looks. If you have the old PS4 like I do, fucking your PS4 sounds like it's gonna blow, okay? Just be careful. Just make, I don't know how to fix that shit, but, just, don't be careful if it blows up. I'm just kidding. But, yeah. Let's get into the debate now, I think. Yeah, the adventuring's normal, the shooting, better. The character development's really good. It's better. Oh, and I love the fucking Easter egg. This is pretty big spoiler. No, just kidding. It's literally like the fourth chapter, which is not that far. No. Well, the other spoiler that I was talking about was like chapter 2, so whatever. It's not really a spoiler, but you get to play Crash Bandicoot. Probably everybody fucking knows that, but fucking best Easter egg in any game ever. Um, but yeah, let's get on to the big debate. So I'm gonna keep it on Uncharted 4. So, and it's not gonna be Uncharted 4. Just saying. Uh, but it was close. It had a nice fight. So the first game. Um, so let me tell you, I saw some estimates on hours. The first game's the lowest, and yeah, it felt like very short for hours. The second game, I don't know what was longer. The second or third, I'm trying to think. I'm thinking the third took, I think, because I kind of stopped a lot in that game because it was kind of boring, kind of saying. So yeah. Um, the second was, I don't know, like, I think the ones that took longer felt boring, and the ones that took shorter felt, because this game it felt long but short because it was 14 hours a beat for me, but it felt good, you know. Oh yeah, and multiplayer is really good too on this game. Forgot to say that. I was playing that with Mickey. You'll see that gameplay. I don't know if you already saw it. I think you probably did actually. Thinking about it, yes. If I scheduled my videos correctly, you've already seen it. Hope you like that. It's fun. Fucking love the survival mode. That's probably the best mode in the game. Multiplayer mode's okay. It's not very fun without friends. Friends, if you want to fucking play some multiplayer, you gotta get some friends. If you don't have them, like Charles, he doesn't have friends. Okay, he has Horseman. He doesn't talk to him. He goes like, "No," you know what I mean? But yeah, let's finish this up. So let's rank them. Get ready, guys. This is gonna be the ranking system. The worst game? Well, it's not the worst. It's just like I wouldn't say the best, but it is. Uh, what's the first game called again? I'm thinking. One sec. I think it's Drake's Fortune. That's the first game, and that's on the bottom of the list. Drake's Fortune. The second worst game. So let's go with like 4. Okay, that's number 4. That's fourth on the list. The third game on the list. Makes sense. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. It has a D, Deception, some shit like that. Like when I was reading the title, I'm like, how the hell do you pronounce that shit? I don't know. So it's Deception. I don't fucking really know. And so that's about deserts. The first game is about um, a lost place underground, really. And the third game's about deserts. And okay, and then the second game, the second best game, ready? Uncharted 4. You see where I'm going. It is about pirates. Arg, matey. Okay, and the best game, I gotta say, Uncharted 2 has to be. Well, probably not best like shooting and fighting, but if you want a really good adventure story game, boom, Uncharted 2. If you want a really good fighting, you really don't give a shit about the story really. You care more about like you kind of care about the story, but you don't really care about like what they're after. You care about more the characters instead. Uncharted 4. If you care about um just like a quick easy pickup game, Uncharted 1. If you really care about a desert, if you like deserts and you like deserts, yeah. If you like sand and getting high, the third game is your best, okay? That's what I'm gonna go by. So yeah, what else? Multiplayer is really good. Um, People say this is a 10 out of 10 game. Meh. It was kind of boring. People say, oh, it's so good. It has a good game, and the graphics are amazing, but I really only cared about some of the story. I really didn't give a shit about, like, the pirate shit, like, what they're going after. I really didn't give a shit about them. I really didn't give a shit about the bad guys. Like, whenever I saw them, just like, those guys are assholes. Every time I see a bad guy, they're like that guy, But the bad guy in the second game, oh, he was good. I liked him. And there was actually I don't know, there's a boss in the second and fourth. I'm not gonna go in depth with that, but the second game's annoying with the boss. The fourth game's kind of cool with the boss. I get to say how they did that, but I'm not gonna say anything about that. But there's a boss. That's all I'm saying. Um, yeah. Anytime I saw any bosses in the game, I kind of forgot. Like, the third boss is meh. There's no boss really. You just beat the game really. You just have to kill a couple of guys and you win really. It's weird, but how that works in this game. But yeah. What else was I gonna say? Trying to think. Okay. So yeah, I think that's about it. Let me think. So, oh, the pricing. Uncharted 4 for me was free because Matt gave me it. Thank you, Matt. He didn't like it. I don't know why. It was a fun game. Really good multiplayer. Probably because he got it with his PS4, so yeah, he didn't have PlayStation Plus. Multiplayer is good. Story's really good. You have to get because Mickey got PS4 too for Christmas, and he played it and he was kind of bored. And then halfway through, he ended right where I said like it started getting good. Right after that part, like that I was talking about, like after chapter 13, like it's kind of boring in the beginning, and then it starts getting a little bit better. But yeah, they just left the game. Really, they were like, "Fuck the game," That's what they were kind of like. But me and Mickey are playing the multiplayer, so it's still fun. I think Matt actually is gonna buy it back because of the multiplayer. That's it. But yeah. So if you wanna have some fun with your friends, multiplayer and Uncharted 4. I'm surprised how good the multiplayer is. I thought it was gonna be terrible. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be bad. No, it's pretty good. Okay. The story's pretty good. If you want character development, the story's good. For you already know. You already heard what I said. But yeah. So the pricing now. So Uncharted 4 pre-owned like 20. Um, you can probably find it cheaper. And new's 40, but you could probably find it cheaper for new either. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think the best deal is probably Uncharted the Nathan Drake collection. Yeah, that's what it's called. Uncharted Nathan Drake collection. I got that for $15 at Best Buy pre-owned. So for each of those games, I got like the first, second, and third game, I got $5 mostly. Each game was $5 technically. Great games. I think that's a good collection that you should buy. If you just want multiplayer, get the fourth game. You know, uh, the fourth game's a lot about like Drake's character, but yeah, I guess we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace. I hope you guys like this versus series. See you guys in the next episode. Peace. Yeah, look at that wall right there. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next episode.